progressive musicians and Sound Espressivo are hosting live auditions for our Laureate Gala at Carnegie Hall this summer. Auditions are open to soloists, composers, small and large ensembles. You can also audition for an opportunity to perform a concerto with the New York Chamber Players Orchestra. Don't miss your opportunity to receive a professional video recording of your performance on this world-renowned stage.
To have you here at Carnegie Hall. You'll be performing tonight, and you live in Maryland?
No, Delaware.
Oh, Delaware, yes. And you're here to perform what piece tonight?
I'm going to be playing Vivaldi's Four Seasons, but the Winter, for the first and second movement.
I see. Now, I want to back up a little bit, because I read in your bio that you won a contest and a competition when you were 9 years old, and now you're, how old are you now?
12.
12?
Yes.
And how old were you when you started playing the violin?
I was about to turn 7.
6 and 7?
Yeah.
Well, if you picked up the violin when you were 6 or 7, how did you happen to be playing in a competition just 2 years later when you're 9? You must have progressed pretty fast.
I would say, like in the beginning, I think I did pick up the instrument pretty quickly, but yeah, I think, yeah.
Progressed. And what was it about the violin that made you want to keep practicing? Because I'm sure you practice more than 5 minutes a day.
Yes. I think I liked how there's like different like strings, and then you can just like use your fingers to like press on the notes, and then you have like a bow to just like make sound out of it. And I thought it was pretty fun, like how you can make sound out of like a wooden little like toy sort of.
And now the sounds you're making, it's music, and that's the whole point of it. And what is it about the music that you play that attracts you? Because you wouldn't have been practicing so hard unless you liked that music. What is it about the music that you like?
I think I like how there's like the different strings. I think I like how the different strings have different tones almost, and the different classical pieces. I think like you can get very different characters out of the different pieces.
And tonight you said you're doing the Vivaldi?
Yes.
Which movement? The Winter movement?
I'm playing Winter, first and second movement.
You are?
Yes.
Yeah. Backed up with an ensemble?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you played the Vivaldi before?
Yeah.
And what other pieces are you working on?
Right now, well, more recently, I've been working on the Mendelssohn Concerto.
Mendelssohn?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll perform that someday?
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a wonderful piece.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, it's probably one of the best-known violin concertos in the world. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you like the way it sounds, and you like playing it. Have you tried to play it through at home, just the violin part?
The first movement, yeah.
Yeah. Have you heard other violinists on record play it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any violinists that you find really interesting and inspirational?
I think I like Anne Sophie Mutter because I think she can like make any piece sound very expressive. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I also understand that you enjoy composing. Wow. And what sort of music are you composing?
Usually just classical, just like I wouldn't say it's like it's very different like than like Mozart or Vivaldi or Mendelssohn, but it's near that sort of genre.
And how do you think up the melodies? Do they just come to your head, or do you pick them out on the violin or the piano?
Yeah, I think usually I'm just like playing around on violin, and then I just start to like pick up a melody, and I just like write it down.
And are your pieces for solo violin, or do you try to write for other instruments?
Usually just violin because I don't quite understand some of the other instruments.
Well, starting with one instrument is very good. So you can learn all about how one instrument works, and then maybe the other string instruments or the similarity. And then as you progress, maybe you'll learn other instruments, how to write for them.
Yeah.
And you like orchestral music?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have any favorite symphonies?
Not quite, but I just like how the orchestra altogether sounds.
Yeah. Have you had a chance to go to many concerts?
Yeah, I've gone to many of the Philadelphia orchestras.
Philadelphia?
Yeah, like just listening to their concerts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good orchestra. One of the best in the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, just do the beginning for me to understand what is kind of tempo you do. Okay, very good. Yeah. In measure 20, you start the 16 notes. Don't rush them. Pa 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 pa. Don't rush. Same tempo. Can you start from the tutti e 19? Don't push it. Yeah. Because the orchestra is in time like that, so you don't want to push the tempo, otherwise they start getting too excited about it. So, yeah, pa 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 pa. Do that again from 19 again. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Go on. Yeah, go on.
And the sound in the hall is so beautiful, and they'll play everything from Mozart to Beethoven to Mahler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You a big Mahler fan? A little bit?
Yeah, I've played like one of the symphonies at my during my I played one of the Mahler symphonies with my old orchestra.
The orchestra, wow.
Yeah.
Do you remember which one? Was it number one, or do you remember?
No.
No, okay, yeah.
I just remember it was Mahler.
Yeah, Mahler is really a wonderful composer.
Okay, let's go to the second movement. Uh, it's good if you keep the tempo without any rallentando, nothing, because the orchestra is like a machine there. So it's, if you can just keep so do that. Now the audio is also like this, so but the strings, the first and second violin, they are like pop 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 pop, which if I'm not wrong it should be pizzicati. They are pizzicati, so it's like tum tum tum. So it's not a good idea to do any rallentando, nothing. Just 2 and 3 and 4 and then boom, solid E flat at the end. Can you do just the ending there from 16? Good. Yeah, fine. Yeah.
And what are your future plans? Do you think do you have other interests besides music?
Well, I don't think I would, like, I'm not trying to completely drop out of violin. I'm not completely sure yet.
You have a little time.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I wish you the best. I can't wait to hear the Vivaldi tonight. I love Vivaldi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Vivaldi. He wrote a lot of music. A lot of music, but he also wrote a lot of operas. People don't realize that he actually wrote 50 operas, and 17 or 18 are still survive. He's a very big opera composer, as well as all the wonderful pieces he wrote for violin and lute, and he was terrific. So I wish you the best tonight. I can't wait to hear you.
Thank you.
Good. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
progressive musicians and Sound Espressivo are hosting live auditions for our Laureate Gala at Carnegie Hall this summer. Auditions are open to soloists, composers, small and large ensembles. You can also audition for an opportunity to perform a concerto with the New York Chamber Players Orchestra. Don't miss your opportunity to receive a professional video recording of your performance on this world-renowned